Hello everyone, and welcome to the PS2 game Ghost Rider with Samuel G. Now this is a game that I played a lot as a child. This is a game that I have very fond memories with, and as we go through this game we will talk more about that. So, let's hop right into it.
Johnny Blaze. Kid was a stuntman, a damn good one. Jumping bikes through flaming hoops, all sorts. But nothing he did could save his father from the cancer that consumed him. That is until Johnny met a stranger who offered him a deal, curing his father's cancer for his mortal soul. And his father's illness did disappear, just in time for him to die a faster death. It was the demon lord Mephisto who had cheated Johnny Blaze and transformed him into the Ghost Rider. Now Johnny sees no rest. When called, he must become the Rider and exact vengeance on those who spill the blood of the innocents. The devil needs an agent in the world of men, and never more so than now, for the apocalypse is suddenly at hand.
Johnny Blaze still thinks his destiny is his own. I want a word with him below, where even angels' eyes are blind.
As you wish, I will bring the Ghost Rider to you.
So now Johnny is in hell. And he ain't too pleased about it.
So some funny things about that, if you could call it a cutscene. The guy that is supposed to play Mephisto actually sounds more like Blackheart in this, which I think is funny. And I also think it's funny that this is adapted from the Nicolas Cage version of the movie. And I think it's hilarious that they kind of changed up the story. But nevertheless, let's get into playing this. It says press square to light attack, triangle to heavy attack, X to jump, R1 to block, circle to grab dazed enemies, combine block, jump, and attacks for different moves. Defeated enemies release demon souls and demon charge demons and demon charge. Demon souls can buy upgrades and bonuses, while demon charge power up the chain special attack. Hold block for faster absorption. I actually did not know that last part. Now this isn't going to be a perfect playthrough. Luckily, it's a very linear game, so there isn't many things that you can skip over. But one thing that I am going to try to do is collect a lot of these, I call them XP, but apparently they're called Demon Souls, which is a game I've never played. The soundtrack in this is kind of kicking, I'm gonna lie. Take out enemies, don't get hit, and vary your moves to fill the vengeance bar. That's up there in the kind of the top right. Basically, it's your combo. It says keep failing to reach higher levels. Higher levels mean more demon souls and a better end of level skill rate. This is telling you that the spirit gauge, the red bar up there under my health, powers the Hellfire shotgun in Retribution. One slot allows you to fire the Hellfire shotgun with R2. 4 slots is enough to unleash Retribution by L1. Retribution makes you stronger and faster. Grab an enemy during it to do the penance stare. It turns spirit into souls. I do plan to play this game to...
Vengeance will flow through my body.
Dang it. I do plan to play this game to completion. I think it's a very fun game. It's kind of a very fast game. It's not that long. I mean, I've beat it in one setting before. Okay. So, it's going to tell me right here that this fire gives you health, or energy as it calls it. Then over here is one of my least favorite enemies in the game. This is going to tell you basically the video game trope that you can't pass through until you beat the enemies. Those guys get on my nerves. Very much so. Very much so. Now I can do this, but I think it just kind of slows the gameplay down a little bit, which I don't really think is what you want. Oh, yep, that's how it matters. But I don't really think that's what you want in a game like this, because it's just a beat 'em up. It's a God of War clone in a way. But it also reminds me of, I don't know if any of you remember the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing film, but they made a video game adaptation of that too, and it was very beat 'em up. Although I think that the Van Helsing adaptation was quite a bit more in depth. Because I mean, like, look at all this level design. I mean, it'd be very cool to actually explore this, but this game, it's very linear. Saying that when that green thing up there under my health glows, that means that I can do demon charge, which I'm going to save for now. I'm not going to upgrade either at the moment. There's no sense in using it right now. This says stand next to a door and press circle to open it. Thank you all for joining me, by the way. I'm going to enjoy playing this, so I hope that y'all enjoy watching it. If there's any suggestions or anything that y'all would like to see me play, I will be happy to oblige. Now this is saying that you have to get your combo up to the brutal level to break this shield. And to do that, you have to vary your hits, right? You have to get a combo, and you can't just get a combo by doing the same moves over and over. So it'll go to condemn, and then after condemn, it's brutal. And that's what I have to get my level to before I can actually... See, I'm doing a few moves, but it's not building like I want it to. Now see, if he would have hit me right there, it would have broken my combo, and I would have had to do that all over. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. This guy's going to get on. The most annoying things these Razorback guys do is do that like claw launch, which is kind of annoying. But these guys can hit you from far away and will absolutely wreck your combos. See, by the time you do that to one, the rest of them are just back already. Now, before we head on, we're going to see if there's statues to break. Sometimes when I do this, I might cut it out just so that way y'all don't have to see me running around. But we're about to be introduced to another very annoying enemy in this game. Get used to hearing that sound. Very boring animation right there, by the way. Now, as somebody who has actually been trying to get into game design, I I'm not really one to complain about stuff like that because game design is hard. Game design is very hard. But I mean, don't just push out a project to push it out. Because I mean, like, this doesn't necessarily go with the movie. This could have just been like a video game adaptation of the comic book. It didn't have to like be rushed or anything. But you know, they gotta make that money. They gotta make that money. I'm not even quite sure if any of the name actors are in this. Maybe Sam Elliott as Carter Slade. I don't think that Nicolas Cage is in this, but I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. But like I said earlier, I don't think that's... I think it's Peter Fonda that plays Mephisto in this. I don't think that's Peter Fonda. It sounds more like the guy that plays Blackheart than Peter Fonda. A lot of this game is just beat 'em up, go to the next room, beat 'em up, go to the next room. And I mean, granted, that's what most of the games are. But like, let's have some variety. However, they do sprinkle in a little bit. Just a little bit. Not enough. I still hear crazy music. Are we open? It'll go dead quiet. Except for the ambience. Which in a way I kinda like that. I kinda like that for the simple fact that sometimes that music is just a little overwhelming. And I mean, I'm a metalhead. Coming up is exactly why I saved my soul charge. Okay, we're at 100. What? 1,110. My bad. I always wondered why they put spikes on this dude's nipples. It's very weird to me. I mean, it is hell. Maybe that's just something they do in hell. I don't know. This is the demon charge or whatever they called it. Then we're gonna do this. And we're just gonna smack it. We're just gonna smack it. Problem solved. See how easy that was? These things used to freak me out. Gross. Look at that undulating lava? Blood lava? I don't know what that is. I also think it's cool how his flames change color depending on your combo. This is the ending of this level, so... Hey, we did pretty good on that one. We're now on to level 2. This is called Hell's Highway. And this is one of the only variations they put in the game as you riding your motorcycle. It says R1 to accelerate, L1 to brake. Now see, when I first picked up this game, and I got it at Walmart back in the day, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get to drive around this Ghost Rider, get to like explore and stuff. No, it's a linear race like level. Press X to jump. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is cool. I just did that press circle to hell shot because there's going to be guys out here that scream at you and punch at you. Basically, if you just spam circle, you'll be fine. I'm probably going to do 2, maybe 3 levels. It says square or triangle to attack enemies. Square is on your left, triangle is on your right. You can also still shoot these guys in there. I think that some of the animations in this game is a little goofy. Like they'll speed up real quick before we get to this. Either that or they'll do that. It's just like some of this wasn't necessarily thought out as well as I would think. So you've still got those annoying flame guys. Now, I read in the manual, when video games used to come with manual, that power down, I'm like, oh, power down means I can just turn back into Johnny Blaze. No, it means to do this. Which is cool. Gonna have a little skip there for a second. Then we're gonna continue. This is one of the cool moments of this level. It makes you feel awesome when that slow-mo kicks in. You just gotta make sure not to bounce off the wall like that, because it will kill you. Woo! And I bounced off the wall again. Now see, sometimes this game can get a little... I'm not even sure what word I would use for it. Janky? I think might be a good term for it. It's got some jank. Like coming up right here, if you're not careful, you will absolutely mess up on these. See, I actually think I just messed up back there. Now later on, these levels do get creative. You do eventually leave hell. Bruh. That was completely my bad. I hit the brake button instead of the power down button. Which I'm still not sure what that's supposed to entail. What just happened? What just happened? And if you'll notice that each time you fail like that, you lose health. So eventually you get like double jump and everything on this, which this level ends so abruptly. It's about to end right now. It ends so abruptly. Watch. It ends so abruptly. We did fairly good on that one. We might go ahead and do level 1 through 4. Just to get this hell section out of the way. Because if I'm not mistaken, the hell section ends with level 4. I could be mistaken though. But we'll end it on level 4. I'm telling you, dude, these guys right here get on my nerves. They're one of, if not my least favorite enemy in the whole of the game. And that's one thing I gotta give to this game, is it's got some enemy variation. They did take their time with that. Let's see if there's some souls around here. I don't think there is. I always thought this was kind of goofy, but maybe it's just me. See, square hits with the chain, triangle punches. See? We're going here. We gotta deal with this guy right here. Let's just go ahead and go remove these guys. Get these guys out of the equation. Y'all see me get whooped right now. So we'll just go ahead and we'll just go ahead and use this and just whoop up on everybody. Go ahead and just get them over and done with. I think that's it right there. Yeah. Not doing too good on the health, not gonna lie. I kinda got whooped on that part. I think there's some health right over here. Or energy, as they call it. Yeah. Now, funny enough, these run out. If you're too low on health, they do run out. I just want to preface by saying I'm not the best at video games. I'm not. But I do enjoy playing them. Now this right here is the hull of the level. I mean, you go into this and you just gotta fight a few waves of enemies. See, that is like that little claw launch I was talking about. I guess it's like more of a lunge than a launch. Bruh. See, now we're gonna spawn with some harder enemies. Go ahead and kill this guy. Jump over here. Go over here and kill this fire spitting guy. Oh, they just like ganged up on me. Did you see that? That's crazy. In the next episode, I will upgrade. Because we have quite a few points. But see, does this not slow down the combat a little bit? I gotta always remember to remove these guys. These guys get on my nerves. We're gonna have to find a big dude in a second. Did you just see that? I got brutal and then immediately lost it. We're gonna go ahead and kill these guys because they do that. This is back when video games were still kind of unforgiving and not pay to win. Go ahead and do this real fast. So that way we can get some combos faster. See, we're on condemned. We have to get to brutal. Which is aggravating at some points. There we go. There we go. Both done right there. Alright, we got a big guy. Let's go ahead and take care of these fire dudes. Let's go ahead and take care of these fire dudes. Did my... Weren't they respawn? That's aggravating. That's aggravating like crazy. I'm not really sure what's the benefit of doing that. You sure it's aggravating and doesn't do much? Especially when you kill like a smaller enemy like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna die. Ladies and gentlemen, I just died. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go all the way back.
The innocence will be avenged! Away! Tear them down!
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. It's unreal how many times I just did that mission. It's unreal. This is one of the easier boss fights in the game, I think. Actually, I think some of the bosses in this game are a little too easy. Because see, if you just keep spamming circle, and then when he gets up next to you, hit him like that, then he's gonna go. The hardest part in this level is trying not to crash like that. Like that. Like exactly that. They just love to put things in your way. He's gonna speed off like that, and then you just keep tapping circle like that. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do these. Which is really no problem, I mean. The hardest part in this level is dodging things. See, he's dead. He's dead like that.
With vengeance defeated, Ghost Rider races for the surface. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, so to speak.
You made short work of vengeance, but my servants are many. You cannot oppose my will.
I'll do it. For Roxanne and nothing else.
And go, proceed to San Venganza! Hunt down the demons and seal the rift between the worlds forever! Either Lilith or the Rider. Tonight, one must fall.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for taking a little step into the world of Samuel G. If you guys liked, hit that like button. If you don't care to, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions or any thoughts, put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.